Alright, we're back to do part 2, which is the dyeing. I'm going to go ahead and take my piece that I've already folded up, and I'm going to start dyeing it in the lightest color first. So yellow is always the lightest. If I start with the darkest, which is blue, and then I try to go into the lightest, I'm going to end up contaminating my dye. So I want to start with the lightest and then work towards the darkest. So I've got a triangle shape on this. So I'm just going to start with one of the corners and go ahead and dye that, and then let it soak through, flipping it upside down so it'll bleed. It didn't get that much dye on it, so I'm going to put a little bit more on before I move on to the next color. Since I've got 3 points and I've only got 3 colors, it's easy. I can just go ahead and put a point on each color. Next is going to be the red. I'm going to go ahead and dye that, and then I'm going to flip it. And then last, I'm going to do the blue. My goal here is to get the entire thing colored. I can see I still have some in the middle on this side that's white. So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and put more dye on, but since it's soaked through on this side, there's a good chance when I blot it and squash the dye out, it's going to push through the other side anyway, so I'm just going to leave it. So now that I've done that and I've got a sufficient amount of dye on it, I'm going to move over to my blotting area, and that's the cardboard and the napkins and the magazines. And I'm going to take, put it over here so that you can see it better. I'm going to start with the napkins. I'm just going to open a napkin up. I'm going to put it in the center of the napkin and close it up. Then I'm going to close up the magazine. Then I'm going to close up the cardboard. And I'm just going to go ahead and step on that. It's better if you have shoes on, but if you don't, it's really not a big deal. Go ahead and stomp on it for about 30 seconds or so. You're just trying to get the excess dye out of it. The more dye you get out, the easier it is to unfold it afterwards. So it might be worth it to use even more napkins than I did. Okay. Then you're just going to go ahead and open up the cardboard and the magazine again. And you can see the dye came out here on the napkin, which is very pretty. I do still have some white there, but it's okay. I don't have that much white. So this is really thin and small now, and it's ready for its next step, which is opening it up.